Bucky looking to survive, has his charged shotgun, but is he charged up enough right now to deal that big damage? The first shot is not there, and the storm takes him out.
Not gonna exchange right now with the tactical only. Can he find one more? Still scrambling to stay alive. Here comes all the rockets from the team, but no, it's not gonna be enough. 10 Elans for the World Cup champion.
I am excited, especially as we get to see where this battle bus is going. 93 players into almost every single trio is here today, be able to find the shots. And that's going to be the it for Kambamis and Edgy, as I think they did just get eliminated. As we swap over to Sweaty Sands, though, Nosh, Clicks, and Zypha in a fight against Not Panda, Stowe, and Daxter. Going back to old trio fights, is the longer they take, the more you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. They decided to go in. Nosh and Click able to make something happen. Nosh down to about 100 effective HP. Clicks in a box. Shots come through. He does get the minis off. Nosh is putting the pressure back there on Daxter. And they wipe the entire trio just like that. They turn it around. We're on board here with Riverson as he is down. We have Illis, Spade. Furious is down as well. This fight not going well for either team really. Is Illis now going to fall? Joji, Spade, and Kyle going to take them down. As Wrigley looks for a snipe that is going to cost them some shields and solos, as well as other FNTSs, but they've never really played together that well. But we're on board here with Fired, who's getting an elimination there onto someone that was already down. The shots are going to come through. He's going to get in. The charge going to be used. That's going to be Forceling from the EU team that's coming in here. So Hin and Savid, one of them already down. One player just trying to make a play, crash padding out. They are already wide of the task coming through. The spray going to be too much, and Fired going to take them down. Backside of the mountain, as Arab says, dead side all the time. That's exactly what his trio is doing to rotate, and they're in a very good spot. Unlike the XZ trio, where Shark has gone down and the pressure is going to come through, they have to rely on Knight's ping and Knight's building ability to be able to get him up, and they do. Looking to set up on this edge and try to find anybody. Colazo going to get caught just sleeping and goes down. Macwit
zone right now on height, though. Many different teams trying to make plays. Calc is somewhat up there, but no Master able to hold on. Cod Genesis actually knocks him down, and while everyone else is just catching up, you guys are only stepping it up and also taking the risk to hold height this early. Starting off in the 6th zone, now to the 7th. Booga already gave it up, crashing all the way down to low ground. Now the shot's still coming in. This is why you stay on height. You get these angles. Cod is there with the beams looking for his 5th elimination. What is the next play here for Cod? He's looking for the shots. He's looking to get in. It's the whole trio right below him. Zexwell, the last one alive for TS Calc.
But no white heels, no bandages, no poppers, no med kits. Zypha going to be sprayed out of the air. Nosh going to be sprayed out of the air as well. They're going down. Only Clicks remaining. Cod Genesis. They get focus shots coming through. 107 there onto the player. Is he going to get the edit? No. Jamper going to get the in, but Booga going to go down, and Jamper going to go down as well. I think that's the exit trio of Av, Shark, and Knight. Moving
into late game, Cod Gen, the last one alive with just 120 effective HP, getting sprayed down to just no builds whatsoever. And like he got almost every elimination, he will be taken out in a very similar manner. Trying to survive and get down to low ground. That's the wrap up, but so many Elans from him. Now it's XSET versus the likes of Acorn and Jack.
But only 6 builds. He's going to have to make a play. Jack and Slacks him above. Shots coming through. Boyle going to get dropped down by Knight. It's chaos here on the low ground. The shots coming through. Knight going to be able to pick up 1, maybe 2. No, he does. He picks up the shot on the rotate, and now it's a 3v1. But he gets that elimination there onto Acorn as well. Got the bandage bazooka, but is it enough? Is it charged up enough? He's going to have to try to make the play and try to get away. But Jock keeping the pressure up, and Slacks is healthy enough. I think he's going to go down. No, he got the knock, but not the finish.
What a first game to look at, a first game to see. Let's see how that looks over at the leaderboard right after this. I said by game 4 that had the competition wrapped, but it's game number 2 right now that's going to be underway.
And Zypha going to throw that gas can, going to try to get a little explosion to break up those builds. He's built out of metal, so it's not going to burn him. It's just going to get that explosive going off. And now Nosh and Clicks have an angle to spray. Panda's got to get over. Stowe's got to put some pressure back. Nosh is trying to put pressure there. He's going to take a lot of damage there from Panda. The continued pressure up from Zypha is going to get some tags there. The builds are burning. They built out of wood and now quickly realize they have to waste all of their hard mats to try to stay alive. Daxter's got an angle deal here on Zypha. If he could just make the play to be a little bit more aggressive. You see him just waiting in the wings there. If we're going to go aggressive, will Daxter pounce and will get the shots he does? Only one shot going to connect. This is back and forth, but Nosh, Clicks, and Zypha are kind of owning this fight. dangerous as a trio. It just does not work, especially right here. This is not a major trio, but Click's gonna get a huge spray on the Daxter and is gonna get the knock. Has to be careful though, the pressure is coming through, the Ed is coming out as well. He's gonna keep the pressure off him, shots gonna come through, Stowe gonna go down there to Nosh, and now a 3v1 scenario. It's just, well, they're all eliminated now as I say that. Unfortunately, Panda gonna fall just like...
Breaking down here, Bizzle and Mega being taken out now, just up to Dubs to try to survive against 2 players. The read was gonna be there though, so looks like Zay actually got picked up and revived off the knock, and Dubs, Bizzle, and Mega take another L in the POI.
Dude, they happen. We're over here to the EU trio of Hand, Save It, and Force Lane. They're getting Storm Surge rain down upon them. Shots coming through and trying to get something. They're trying just to get a little bit of tag. A 66 not going to be enough. No, it is 29 above now, but is it both of his mates are down, and now the trio completely down. Gandhi, Shoji, and TJ going to be the recipients of all those eliminations. Still in this game. We'll see if they're going to be able to make something happen there. Niddle is in there as well. We see TJ, Rokane there. Edgy, Scented, and Commandment are all alive together. Danger's going down there to trio as well. Crimson Company, though, doing well, but they're going to get dropped on. Class going to go down. That's going to be Colazzo there. They're trying to get out of this box. They don't want to be in it. Shots coming through. Crimson's not going to be able to do it. Eclipse now has to fight Zone and 3 different players, but a fire trap going to be used. Don't know if it was his or the enemy players. He's got to be careful, though. He's in a very bad spot. He does get, there was a down. He actually got the down there on the Owl. Eliminations come through, and that's a lot of Siphon. I think he got all of them. I think it was his. Grab in a 1 pump, gonna come through. Eclipse gonna get the elimination now. Thing on 4, but he's got to get out. Crash Pad's gonna be used. Shots coming through. He doesn't have anything back in his inventory, but he cannot pop it. This is effectively him going down. He tries to make a play, but a play cannot be made.
In the competition, 5 left. Eclipse, the last elimination on the server. Illis picking up a Rokane Niddle right in front of him to get kind of the finish and the loop, but we'll have to pop his last flop for Shockwave for him to just push himself all the way up and get past all these trio, blocking people off right back to the Authority, but there is no control in sight or in play. Niddle is looking box to box for shots. He misses one, but the spray is there right afterwards. Big shot being taken. That pocket Shockwave still available. He's back into the safe zone. Clarity just gets 1 pump and knocked down. Mikey's there, the big 160 with a reference and a transfer of the AR to make afterwards. Niddle is on fire, but his HP's not there. He pushes up. 1 more Shockwave available. It's not going to be there. Furious is still holding on to heights. A shut off onto Mikey. Him and Riverson as a duo bouncing straight down. Commandment is safe and has the most HP. He could heal out and win the entire game. Edgy's trio is still alive.
And this is what happens if you get to this spawn. If you're able to make it to the end, they're gonna do well. Scented goes down, shots come through. Furious trying to make a play. He does. Edgy goes down, so it's Commandment versus Furious. But Commandment has full HP, and he's gonna get the spray through. And they pick up the victory royale. So they went from losing off spawn in game number 1 to picking up game number 2. And look at that, 2 llamas right near Stark Industries as well. So that llama actually in Stark might influence how these players drop just a little bit. Pearl Castle is Champer's gonna go down to Edgy. That means only Avery is left alive. They came out swinging in game number 2. They picked up the victory, and now we'll see if they pick up the victory in this game over everyone. Is DB2 gonna fall? Avery has decided to completely disengage. Shockwave out of there.
Zay holds a 3-2 lead over Bizzle at the moment. In terms of majors, this is the opportunity to tie for Bizzle, as you can see on the left side of your screen. But on your screen, you can see that these guys are still having trouble. Yes, Stretch got knocked, but all Mega really has right now to answer with is actually nothing. No HP, he's knocked too. Bizzle, the last person left, getting shot by, nope, not an AI, but a beast of a trio, coming down and just dropping punishment hard. We've seen it happen before, Clay. I feel like you should bet on teams that look shambles in these moments, because they're the guys who get the eliminations and then end up surviving, thriving all the way towards the end of the game. Exa is looking like that right now. Knight actually, or no, Shark getting taken down, but scooped up by AV. Very nice. Bodies with the loot to play with. And time too, they could.
And they could, but and also performance Stretch and his staff just went down, so I think it's just 8 remaining. As Storm Surge is coming through, they won't be able to get off because he's going to tick out. So they're trying to heal up. He should have chug splashed him. He went away from the body, the down body, and he chug splashed without him. Zextro and Cal playing together. You know, there's only one option there for them. They're going to have to frag out like Jace. That elimination is good. They're above Storm's threshold child, but look, everyone is spraying them. He's having to spin around like a washing machine right now.
Are we watching 2 separate games? Because, like, it's just action on action in different settings completely. It seems like when I'm tuned into these low ground box fights, it's a completely different zone, completely different atmosphere, and at the same time, on the outskirts, people are getting into random shambles 50-50s like Jate is.
Builds remaining in his inventory so he can make it. As Commandment is going to pick up an elimination. He's got to be careful though. Crap.
Nope.
Well, GG,
Nope.
well played. I think he's out. Zextro getting elimination there as well. Clash getting taken down by COD Genesis. This Lucky getting taken down by Sinted. So many people going down, but look, this is where we expected Trap and company to be. Low ground, low mats, low shield, low everything, but yet they're still here.
Keys and Blake are trying to dual height and just fake the fact that they have strength all the way for this game. That test though, or that strength gets tested. He's gonna get pumped down. Blake, actually the only surviving member is Keys, gets taken out. He has to go all the way down, 95 HP. It's just absolutely over, and it's Creo, Bucky, and Kanata who are your new kings for this lobby.
And they set themselves up so well by claiming that early high ground there in the mid-game. As we see Zexo getting taken down there by Commandment, a TSM on TSM action. As Slacks is gonna fall there as well to Not Panda. Daxter and Snow with that soft spawn win. They're gonna be in a really good spot to move with the leaderboard. Tinted going down, Vivid going down. Dave, Taheen, Sprite all together here in this in-game. A lot of trios without a team, but this team looking good. They don't have a lot of match though. On wood, 20 builds remaining. They got to get in. One player hands in front of him. Shot's going to come through. Edit goes through and Gabe takes a lot of damage with an awkward Edit. That should not have happened.
Daxor ends up taking out Commandment to the zone. Now Gabe, the awkward man, is put into another awkward spot. Drops straight down. Chap is gone. All up the Coop to solo from low ground where he's done it before. Again and again. 90 HP, but can he land a shot that's double that damage? That is the question. Wall to wall, there's the first 100. He gets taken out. 5 people left. 3 teams as the game starts to get wrapped up.
Try to go for a little bit of a heal up. It's not going to happen. Sprite going for the play. Shots coming through. 100 damage. He is going to get the tag. No, not going to be able to get it. Kanata going to get him. And now Tahi just tries to out heal him. He's got to try to make a play. He doesn't have any mats remaining. This is going to be very, very hard. They got the shot coming through. The Cypher coming through. 4 HP in a dream, but Kanata and Creo going to take the victory. Game number 4 is going to happen, Shio. This is the back half of games.
He's going off the side. He actually misses. Does get a charge, though. If he builds a ramp up, he could have the shot advantage. He gets kind of third-party shot over, facing down the barrel. 3 different players, and the whole trio gets knocked out.
The whole trio, they all just got wiped. Pressure coming through. Zate is here as well. Shots going through. Zate down pretty low stretch, losing a lot of HP. He's trying to get into this porta potty, but he not. Oh, he is 1 HP. He's got to be able to make something happen. No, he's actually going to come back out the same side. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes it's very unfortunate, like it is here today. Now Zate, where is he? He's running away. He's got the gauntlets in hand, but I don't think it's going to be enough, Shio.
Hold that thought. Traffic police on duty. They're not going to let Zate get away for free. A taxi coming in, but Zate actually steals it. Crazy taxi. But it's not going to be on the App Store. It's going to be in-game. 100 damage, 0 for health actually on the taxi. Zate is 2 HP. The cars are still chasing him. This is about sending a message. It's not about winning off spawn. It's a clapback. And there's the trophy.
But for right now, they are not. As we swap over, you'll see AV now trying to 1v, I believe, 2 clutch this up in zone as well. He's got chug splashes. The finish did come through there from Vivid as he's trying to make something happen. It's actually a 1v1. Shark is on the ground there. AV might be able to get all the loot, and he does. Get the reboot card as well. Vivid versus AV. You say, the old versus the new, but Vivid trying to go for the rest here, and this is lucky, and I think he was actually not able to get it. It almost looked like he stuck it there. As you see AV looking for it. He wants that. The piece control from Vivid coming out. AV walking around. Not a lot to work with here, right? He's got the chug splash. He's got a good amount of builds. But Vivid owning this fight. The piece control came through for AV, though. The shot coming through. AV to get this damage off on the Vivid. Is Lucky gonna go down there. AV in a bad spot, though. Cone over the top. He owns the wall. Shots coming through. AV gonna take a lot of damage, but he's gonna do a lot more damage. He's got the chug splashes. Vivid has to make a play. He has to get a big pump shot here onto AV. If not, AV is gonna walk away the victor, and he more than likely will be able to get the reboot. As you see him disengage, he knows he's got this in hand. He knows he did enough damage. Vivid has to make a play right here. Shots come through. It's not enough. Vivid needs to make another shot. It's not enough again.
No way.
Vivid just gonna die on the outside of the wall trying to get in. AV just gonna back away, and there's the elimination. Everyone's going to be sitting pretty well. We're going to see right here to try to get off as Eclipse is going to go down there in the momentary brief moment we didn't get to see as now Crim's trying to make something happen. Unfortunately, Eclipse is going to fall. And Dubs is going to fall down as well, and so does Crims. He gets taken out.
Now 2 of them, no shields, all separated. What happened?
I think it was that shockwave. Not everybody knows how to set them on up, and Mero gonna take down Gonzo. Edgy, Commandment, and Sensei could be able to take home first place after this game.
They literally grab the trio and do a pull-up straight to first place from second. So let's see how long they survive. For you slow readers, the elim counts for this specific trio. The one game Mega Dubs and Bizzle gets to stay alive. Mega gets taken out at the end, but they almost had more than 10 eliminations. So they'll have a chance on that leaderboard spot.
In all honesty, they should send Acorn and Slacks on up. Shots coming through. Jack gonna get a knock, but he's gonna get knocked in turn. Nas trying to make something happen there for his team. Cyber gonna come through, but not gonna be enough. And I think Cal is still alive for some reason. No, not at all. Acorn gonna be there. Click's gonna go down, and Acorn gonna clutch it up. Slack, Shock, and Acorn get the victory royale. And of course, you know, we've got the Booga off spawn fight. Everyone's gotten this down to a T. We're gonna see exactly what happens here. Who is gonna come out on top? Booga gets into Edgy and Commandment. Avery trying to make it out. 2 builds remaining. The tire gonna be shot out. He's flipping. This is GTA. As the shot's gonna come through. AV 2 builds remaining. He's gonna have to make something happen, but they are going in. They're not gonna let it. The Spark Robot shooting him as well. No builds remaining, and he's just gonna fall. It seems like that is Zay going LMG ham. He's gonna get wide tag, but he's also down to white. Shots come through, and it's Mega that's gonna take him down. And now they're fighting the original 2 trios that contested are fighting each other. As Bizzle's gonna finish off Zayt there. Now a 2v2 stretch very low. Dubs very low. Sap is pretty healthy, but Bizzle can contest that. You gotta be careful though. The continued LMG spam is gonna be very hard to outbuild. The house is on fire. They've got to run. Bizzle's got to make a play. Shot's gonna come through, but the play is not there to be made. Sap's gonna be the one to do it. Dubs and Mega have to make something happen. And Sap gonna get the elimination there onto Bizzle, but Stretch very, very low, just continuously throwing that bomb in there. He's got the epic pump shotgun. If he can make something happen there, but I'm not sure he can. Sap is the focus for now. Stretch nowhere near. They don't know that he's there. They don't know that he's anywhere near. He did build out a metal there. Shockwaves are gonna come through. Sap trying to get any loot that he can. Shockwave is going to be picked up. Stretch trying to make a play. Shockwave's being used. Stretch is now going to get hit by zone. He's got to be careful. Reboot is going to be picked up, but Stretch is just going to go down in zone, and it's actually really good. If he doesn't go down to a player, they can't get the siphon off of him right away. They can find him, but they won't know exactly where he is. After trying to keep the pressure up, there's 2v1 right now. Stretch does go down. He actually goes down to Mega, so he had been hit 60 seconds prior. I'm going to see maybe a dance, maybe an L dance from him.
I don't know. Okay.
On Keox's side, who's fishing now in a bad spot. The entire zone pressuring him. He's in the middle of zone, and sometimes this is the worst place to be. Even though you're set up in a good spot, you're like, I'm in middle. Why am I getting focused? That's because everyone has an angle on you. And he's running out of mats. AJ gonna go down there. Oh no, exactly who. I think it was Blake that ended up taking down. VYX with a 200 though. The shots come through and almost making the play. VYX though not able to do it. Blake gonna take him down with 6 eliminations. His entire trio is down though, Shio.
Everyone now making their bases on top of each other, beside each other too. We see Zextro lobbing 3-pointers all the way towards the other side of the zone, and with doing so covers the rotation path. These guys double bouncer all the way over towards where those gauntlets were being fired. Or actually not really, they're gonna be solidified up there, still at first hopefully, with almost a 20-point lead. Tough though to not further it over. COD Genesis off of game 1, strong, dominant, elimination-based performance, now taken out once again.
Time as Owl is going to go down. We see another elimination coming over from Hubishi. Backwards X and Kelko, while they do have high ground, they're getting no elimination. And we do see Knight, AV, and Shark in the mid ground. They're all here. This is your pick, child. They're trying to step it up in this game number 5. They got one more game after that. Again, I think all of Jack's trio is out, so they could start to come up as well. I don't see Commandment, Scented, or Edgy there as well. Nosh and Cypher there in the feed as we're actually going to hop over here to them. Flicks is down, but did pick up 3 eliminations. We do see AV picking up fire there. A lot of Noob's gauntlets being rained down onto Cypher, but he's able to get out. He's got Chug Splashes. They're in a really good spot.
Still, Calc all the way up on height. The height team is dropping down.
They are, and this is where we expect to see it in this 7th, 8th, 9th zone to start to make your way down and start to try to get as many eliminations as you can. See, only getting 1. Actually going to take High ground, take it from him, but Adrian's going to go down to Calc, and Animal going to go down to Calc as well. Cal popping up there on high ground. Nosh in a box, those shots coming through, hits the 100, and he's going to get the elimination. That's going to be used, but he's got a crash pad to maybe get him out there, but he's in the boxes. Big hit there. He's going to take down TJ, but not able to make it happen, and everyone remaining is just at the whim of Calc, Dextro, and Mac, and it's XSET versus TSM and BBG.
Mac is the first line of defense, and guess whose shot landed? Zextro is still active. Every single lightning strike will chain. Still, one other elimination by Macwood. He takes down AV. Macwood is the one individual making things happen off the back foot of Zextro's pressure and damage. Knight now in another clutch position, but in this 1v1 of trios, it's not going to be possible for him to do anything. It's TSM that has the advantage and the overall win in game number 5. We've seen them go down in mid-game. We've seen them have 0-point games, all at the same time sometimes as well. So this could be anyone's game, really, in the top 15. Who knows what happens in this one? In game number 6, one of the top 3 teams is not going to stay in the top 3 for this tournament. Unfortunately, that will be Scented, Commandment, and Edgy. Still, Panda also have had the back half of Sweaty Sands. Just been irritated the entire time. It's been a rough experience. They haven't really gone anywhere whatsoever. Now knocked again by Clix's trio, this time in record speed.
This fight's going the way they wanted it to.
Bucky does get one good shot to possibly switch it to the way that he wants, but this is not arena. These are going to be players that know exactly what they're doing. High caliber box fighters all the way around, making this very hard. Even one shot that Bucky, Kuro, or Kanata land, or every shot these guys land, it's so much harder to wrap fights up. A nice pre-fire there, though. And wow, another back-to-back, possibly a third coming in from Kanata. He takes out 2. This is going to be Wrigley, the man who's trying to dominate Weeping Woods. Fast rotate from Slurpee. He's going to get Kanata another big shot. The follow-up to 3 pumps back-to-back. 4 shots of the pumps in total. Nice eliminations, and all 3 early elims go to Kanata. We'll have a reboot band and get Bucky up shortly. Tongue twisters, all these trios, man. And now Zate's actually moving up. Oh my god, complete box control. Oh no, if that shot landed, that's a clip and a half for the montage. But he's shot in from the backside by Macwood. Secure one of those first eliminations in all these 3v3 fights. Saf now taken out afterwards. This trio is in shambles. Stretch, no mats left. A war of attrition that TSM and BBG end up winning.
In terms of HP there, they do have the bandage bazooka, but they're breaking down. Shots coming through. They're going to find a player. Uga going to get a shot at 190, but he's going to trade. We're going to be able to pick up the elimination in turn, but will it be enough? Uga going to get finished off. Riverside going to be the one to take him down. Jemper going to take down Illis, and now a 2v2, and they lost one of their best players there.
Still 3 teams involved. 110 shot from Avery. He does do a little bit more damage. It's COD Gen's team that gets substituted in as opponents and as winners in this long fight.
This team, the third party, is going to have a hard time because AV, Shark, and Knight are there. And look at all the teams that are up on top of the Stark POI mountain.
Stay alive for as long as possible. All looking for a chance to end up winning out. N-Pen beamed on the side, and oh my god, thrown down by his team. Placement gets handed out when there's 12. 3 more teams need to go down.
Clix goes down. Big knock there by Calc. Zextro going down in turn, though. Clix is going to get eliminated. Calc is going to be the recipient of getting that. Nosh going to be down with Zypha. This is big. So technically right now, first place and second place are tied. They have the same amount of points with that elimination there on the Acorn as Nosh trying to stay alive. He's got a very, 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 very bad position here. He's just trying to find anything that he can. Crash pad, he definitely needs to pick him up. Dropping the SMG was the right play. Zypha down there as well. They've got no shields remaining. Everybody in the lobby is focusing on them. They know that this is one of the teams that's near the top, and they are, unfortunately, the edit not going to be there for Zypha. VYX going to take him down, so now Nosh has to solo carry for first place here.
Unfortunate for him, it's Calc, Zex, and Mac on height again with the mystical bomb, it looks like, and the gauntlets.
And this came from that push by Zay and company over to him. And as we look, Jock and company are very, very healthy. Getting in zone, trying to get that med kit off. He does end up getting it there. Acorn, though, going to get tagged up pretty low. Nosh still alive. Knight is going to go down. We saw one of the members already go down, so now it's up to either AV or Shark. As Nosh falls, and I think as long as Jock, Acorn, and Slack stay up, they're going to take the lead. As placement points are just awarded, they have taken the lead. They are in first place right now. If they can stay alive and outstand just a couple more placement points, I guarantee you they're going to be in first. It was by Kanata, correct. This is really good for them. AV is going to fall, so they're out. They cannot contest any more than they already have. Macwood and Zex down with very, very little builds remaining. Shots going through. They're going in. Shots going to connect. Who is that? It seems like a duo. I can't tell, as Macwood is just trying to pop off. I can't tell. Bucky Trio in the feed as well. Jock and company still here, trying to make their way through low ground. Elimination gonna come through. Acorn is very, very low. Slash with 3 eliminations, Jock with 1. Everybody staying alive. Genesis going down. I think Kanata just know that aspect that just went down, so everyone's still alive. Jock trying to make something happen, and he does. Elimination gonna come through. That's gonna be on TJ. Backwood going down, but taking down a player. Rokane taking down Acorn. This is huge. Slack is still alive. Jock is still alive, but a very low HP. He's bouncing in his zone. This is not what he wanted to do. No, he goes into zone. Slack, the last remaining member here, but shots come through and he's down. Can Bucky, Creo, and Kanata make something happen? Sextro, and in a solo situation, he's trying to pop the mech, and he's got time. No, he doesn't. He decides to get this shockwave. Gonna come through. Creo, Bucky, where are they? Shots come through. There's Creo, Bucky alive. This needs to be a very big game, and it is. Shockwave's coming out. They're going up. Do they have what it takes? Do they have high ground? And they do. Bucky has high ground. It's a 3v2. Creo going down. Kanata already down. Bucky needs to 3v1, and shots go through. No builds remaining. Bucky could do this. He's got to land very, very big pumps, though. Shots are not going through here for them. He's got a player up above. Knock comes through. 2v1. Can he do it? Shockwave's not there for him. Shots go through. Another big shot. Can he do it? No! Bucky cannot do it. Almost a clutch, but it was still a lot of points.
See that monster.
Let's break it all down right here. Your number 1 is going to be Slacks, Jack, and Acorn, holding out with 92 points, a 3-point difference maker here. And second, Bucky, Creo, Kanata. That's the kind of game you want to have. What a game.
Indeed. But so sad for Bucky because he literally had, I think, 5 points saved up in that last shot. And the shot did not connect for enough damage. And he did not get those points. And a 3-point difference is his team and Slacks's. So, what a push, though, from Jack, Slacks, and Acorn, though.
One
to
win.
To stay ahead. But just one last elimination is all he needed. So unfortunate.